Hello guys, so good morning. So we have here a desktop computer. So this is a system unit, and then some other person called this thing as CPU. But then please do not call it a CPU because CPU is a small chips. It's a chips that is a processor which resides here on the motherboard, then uh, uh, being located under this fan intake and heatsink. So that is the CPU, or that is called as uh, Central Processing Unit, then processor, the main brain of the computer. Okay, so we have a problem here. So actually, I have been checked this in the home of my customer, but then I cannot fix it because the system unit is dead. So we don't have any power. Then what we are going to do is to check it first. So let's see if we have, if this will spin. Let's check it. Okay, none. So nothing's happened here. Then the monitor, so it has lights here. Let's power it on. Okay, so it's on, but then still, so no signal. Then it goes to orange. Okay, so meaning we have a problem on the, maybe on the board, or maybe on the power supply. So let's check. So how we are going to check if the power supply is functional or functioning. So we will do a jumper. So let's remove this first. And we will jump from the 24 pins. We will jump it. Then let us remove the 12 volts here. Okay, so where is my, my wire here? Let's see. Okay, so maybe this thing could give us an output. Okay, so here we have a power good, and power on. So the power good is the gray here. Then the green is the power on. So we will jump it from here down to this one, from to green. Okay. So what we are going to do is to check if there is the current, or if this power supply will work. This one. So hopefully you can see it. So this is our power supply. It is not spinning, so we'll check it. So we are expecting that this will spin. So once that it spin, it is working. Okay, so we have, so the power supply is working. No problem on the power supply. So we have a problem on the motherboard. Okay. Okay. So once that you jump it, then you use a thing like this. So never hold this one. Never hold that, because it has a voltage, maybe 12 volts. 12 volts. Then manginginig ka nun, So wag mo gagawin 'yun. You can use paper pin, paper clip, paper clip, or anything that will can be used to jump these two. So take note, the green and the gray. Or if there is no gray, so green and black. So that is, so green and black. Okay. So let's clean this first, and we will check what is the problem of this laptop, this desktop computer. So let's remove first the power supply so that we can easily penetrate inside. So what we are doing is disassemble process. So to those my students at Lupiliga National High School, so this video is for you. This is how we are going to troubleshoot the problem of a particular laptop. I mean desktop computer. Okay. So we will open the power supply because it's really dirty, but then let us just put it there and let us focus on these things. So I removed those connections, the 24 pins, 12 pins, then the Berg, Molex connector there, and those things. And we will remove the motherboard here, and we will check the thermal paste. We will replace the thermal paste here. Then we will clean this first. Then after that, we will check if that is if that will work. So maybe I hope you can see if I turn these things like this. What I'm going to do, so I'm using laptop uh, while having video here. So first screw, second screw, third screw, and the fourth screw here. So I know that we have a lock here. Okay. So this is our motherboard. So we will clean this because it's really dirty. Okay. Sorry for that. So we have a lot of connections here. So this is for USB port. So we can remove it. USB. It has a label USB and a USB on the connector. It has a label. So for you to be able not to be you know um, to put it into the right place. Okay. Then this is for the audio. So and these are for the power on, uh, reset, reset, and so on and so forth. HDD lead, power SW, reset SW. Okay. Okay. So let's clean this first. You can use a paintbrush or anything But then, because we have a blower, we can use a blower. Or maybe, just use the paintbrush. So, this is the paintbrush. So, let us clean this first before we proceed to the motherboard. Okay, so I think that's it. Sorry, I don't have a t-shirt, It's really hot here. So that's why I never I never have my t-shirt here. Sorry for that. But anyway, let's just focus on what I am doing here. Let us put it there. So do not just focus on you know, my body. So let's say clean this. Really, it's really dirty, and there's some takla there, takla. Let's remove the memory. So all you have to do is to press those both edge, the lock of the memory. Press it, and there you go. There you have it. Then let's remove this one, and so using a flat screw, so we can unlock this thing by rotating it. Then yeah, something. Okay, so let's continue. So let us clean this first. So as you can see, thermal paste is really dry, so we need to replace it. So this cause overheating into uh, the processor. So this is the CPU, what we call CPU. So fan intake we have here. So siya yung uh, pinapasok niya yung uh, pasok ba talaga? Okay. Yung malamig na hangin, so pinapasok niya doon sa heatsink. Ito, siya yung nagpapacold para sa CPU. Then, nilalabas niya din yung mainit para hindi uminit yung CPU. Ito yung problema kapag yung thermal paste masyado na siyang dry. So, pwedeng mag-overheat yung CPU natin, then may cause damage. So, pwedeng may masira sa parts ng board, or maybe, the CPU itself. Then, ang mangyayari niyan, magre-restart yan na magre-restart, then yun, hindi na yung mag-work, then hanggang sa hindi na siya mag-turn on. And yan yung pinakang basic problem, which is very common, basic and very common problem ng mga user. Pero it has a big effect on the motherboard kasi masisira talaga yung motherboard natin. And let's go for this. So we have here a lever lock. So siya yung protector para hindi matanggal yung ano natin, yung CPU natin yan. Okay. So let's clean this. So we can remove, but then this time we will not remove that. So in my previous video, I have already discussed this things. All you have to do is to watch that video. So this time, we are going to troubleshoot this because it is not working. So let's clean this first. Then let us put a thermal paste here. Hold on, please. Okay, I just get my tissue here. I want to clean this. Okay. Simple as that. Then this one, let us clean this. But then, before we put it there, so let's clean this first. Of course, those dust will affect the circulation of of air. That's my blower, you know. Maybe we can use the blower. So that's our blower. So I used it for, you know, painting the house, you know. We can use this thing. This will be very valuable. They work like this. So all you have to do, hold the fan here, not to move. Okay, para hindi siya masira. Then there you go. Okay, so it is now really very clean. Okay, so I think that's it. And let us double check the board. So let's check if we have a problem on the board. Okay, so I think the board is good. So let us put the thermal paste here. So this is the thermal paste that I use, MX4. Just put. So parang mauubos ata yung thermal paste ko dito So in this case kasi, hindi natin siya pwedeng tipirin. So dapat marami kasi malaki yung CPU niya. Compare sa laptop, so medyo maliit lang yung CPU niya or the processor. So dito kasi masyado talaga siya malaki kasi desktop computer siya. Then let's put back the this one, these things, the lock here and the lock. So let us make it sure that it is really, locked. And let's lock it. Okay, then connections for the fan intake work. Of course, so it needs power or voltage, and after that, okay, now, or we need to clean the memory. So this is the memory. Let's put it there. For you to be able to clean the memory, you can use an eraser. So all you have to do, just to clean those golds there, gold type, that one. Then you will see the difference. So it will be very. So I used to scratch this part using the eraser. Then see the difference. Let's see the difference between the two. Okay. And let us clean them all. So maybe kung walang display yung system unit, or yung desktop computer natin, pwedeng madumi lang yung memory niya. Or sira na yung mismo, yung memory niya. O yung RAM, yung RAM. This is a RAM, random access memory. And I have already tackled that in my previous video. All you have to do is to watch that video for you to be able to learn. So you cannot automatically proceed into, technical problem if you don't know the terminologies and the function of them. So that's the best thing. All you have to do is to watch the video. Ganun lang yun. Okay, let's put it there. Then let's proceed to this because it's really dirty. Then we will open this thing. So this is the power supply, and also I have already tackled power supply in my previous video. So same bit, all you have to do is to watch and watch and learn. Let's open this thing. So it's really dirty, You can use the blower here, or just clean it by, by paintbrush or anything that could remove those dust here. So this is another problem of the power supply. So the components of the power supply, will not work because of those dust here can really affect the performance of the power supply. Okay, so let's use the blower here. So wala pa ding summary ma'am ng isat. Kasi wala naman tayo magagawa, ayaw naman mag-submit ng iba. Paano na lang ma'am, pa-message na lang ma'am sa GC, pa-remind na lang ulit sila kasi alam naman nila. Mahirap kasi ma'am mag-mention ng tao, nagagalit kasi lang, nagagalit sa akin. Kaya ayaw ko na din Clifford, Yorka, sino pa ba yung iba? Meron pa eh. Sige. Wala kasi ako ma'am sa bahay. Mamaya siguro i-text, i-message kita. Nasa ko birthdayhan. Mamaya ma'am, i-message kita. Pero yun, si Sir Clifford yung kasi chinek ko kasi hindi ko kasi maano kung sino ba talaga yung hindi pa ako kaya nag-message na lang ako last time. Kasi nag-message din sa akin si Ma'am Ellen. Yun nga, daw sa Monday. Pero wala naman ako magagawa kung ayaw naman mag-submit. Opo, ma'am, pa-remind na lang din po. Patulong na lang din po. Thank you, ma'am. Okay po. Hindi ba yan demo teaching? Hindi ba yan demo teaching o ano? Okay. Okay po ma'am, no problem po. Okay ma'am, gagawin. Sige. Okay. Ay, nako. Hindi ako kabilang dyan. Sige po. Nako, okay po, sige po. Okay. Sige po, salamat din po. Okay, so let's continue. Sorry for that. I will call that is a Call of Duty, even it is Sunday today. You cannot really because it is a Call of Duty.
Papa, pero pagkatapos pwede ako magpasalo? Kasi baka natin sa din magpasalo?
Ay, mapasalo kita. Ratcha, tapusan ko lang.
Pasalo na sila Tita G?
Kita na lang maduma. Oo, tapusan ko lang. Okay, so I think that's it. So let's put this one, those things here, the motherboard. So what we are doing is to perform assembly method. So this is under COC1. But then when you troubleshoot a computer, that is under COC4. Okay, in computer system servicing. So my students, please watch this and learn into this video. So I'm just doing like this, you know, because I want you to see how I used to assemble under COC1. Although that is not correct, having it, something like that. So dapat nakahiga siya or nakalapat talaga siya para hindi ka mahirapan. But then, for the sake of this video, so yun yung ginagawa ko ngayon. Okay, so ibalik na natin yung mga kernels. There. Here. Also here. Okay. And this thing also. Let's put these things here. So the power supply there, and the screw. There. So let's check if this thing will work. But then if not, we will troubleshoot the motherboard. So let's put back the connections here. The USB here. So it has an indicator. So para hindi kayo magkamali, tingnan nyo na lang yung indicator. Push it. And this is for the audio. And this is for the power on, power off, and so on and so forth. Okay. Like that. For the audio, so this is the rear panel, the back panel here, and the side panel, and also on the other side. Okay, so let's try. Let's connect this thing here. So let's see if this will work. We already put back the 12 volts connector there. So we'll not put or connect it into the hard disk or any question. But then let's see if this will work. So let's plug in the power cord, then on the back part. So let's plug it in here and let us turn on the desktop. Okay, so nothing happened. So we have a short on the motherboard. Okay. Let's remove this thing again. So even though I never put back the memory, so we are expecting that this will work even though we don't have a memory. So it just beep. If there is a problem with the memory, it will just beep. Okay, so we have here, we have a problem here. So this is born on this part, born part. Okay, let me show you. Then we will replace that. And I think that is the problem. I don't know. Kasi alam nyo, lahat kasi ng parte nito, lahat yan, interconnected yan sa bawat isa. So kung may sira na yung isang parte, halimbawa yung capacitor, resistor, then it will not work. It will not power on. Even though the power supply is functional, then it will not power on yun. So sa isang component, pwedeng hindi mag-work or mag-power on yung board natin. Okay. So, eto. So, burn siya. Problem tayo dyan. Then, let's check it. So, medyo mahina na kasi yung mata ko eh. I think we need to, remove this. And we have a hair here. Yung hair na yon, nakadikit siya sa positive and negative ng capacitor. So, kasi yung hair kasi, trivia. Noong unang panahon, yung ginagamit na wire para mag-test, hair muna. Then, kaya hindi pa kasi noon na, yung mga wires, hindi pa yun na nai-invento. Kaya nag-umpisa sila doon. Then, nakakuha sila ng idea kung paano gumawa ng wires. Ano ba yan? Stranded, something like that na wires. So, nakakuha sila ng idea sa hair. Kaya, kung mananotice nyo, yung stranded wires, parang hair yung size niya, diba? So, ganun yan. Okay? And do we still have a problem here? Parang may problema pa tayo dito. So, let's check this thing. This is our motherboard. So, let's check if this is really creates a problem on the board. So we will set it into connectivity. I don't know if you can see it, but then I will just So negative here, any parts, then that is okay here. Okay, fluctuating. So we have a fluctuating problem here. Then moving down. So problem is this one. And let's check this thing. I think this is board or something. I don't know. Okay, so that is here. So these two. Uh, okay, we have a problem also here. Let's check the other. Ha, okay. Okay. So, parang hindi naman yun eh. So, we will replace this thing, capacitor here. So, if you can see it, that's the problem. And I know that's the problem. Here, so we have a broken, yeah, that capacitor. There, that is a broken capacitor. So, we'll replace that and we will replace this. So, we'll look into other board so that we can replace this. So then after that, you know, okay. So then maybe I will just continue this video. So after I replace this, so I will just replace these two things. So that's how we test, we check the problem. If there is a broken, then that's the problem. If there is a born capacitor or anything IC, then replace it. Then maybe it will fix the problem. As easy as that. So replace, just replace. Okay. So we'll just look for a replacement of this IC and capacitor. Then I will come back. Then we'll check it again. Then and so on and so forth. Okay. Just hold on. Okay, so let's continue here. So I have already replaced the sketch hat already, and okay, I replaced that thing. So that's the first thing that I used to replace. Then I check the motherboard and okay. Then this one I replace again. So that is on the spark, and that's it. Okay. So let's check this if this will work. Okay. You can check this thing without putting into the system case. This is now system case because it's empty. You can check that by getting the power supply or using another power supply. But then if you don't have power supply, just get the power supply. So while we are waiting, for the board to cool down, so let us set up this thing. Let us put it there. Let's have a bond paper here. Okay, something like that. I hope you can see it. Let's put back the memory here. So you can easily, easily identify this thing, how to put it back there, because this part, this is uh, shorter compared to this part. Then the brake hole is there. All you have to do is put it there and press down in both edge, just like that. So para ma-lock yung ano natin, lock ng memory natin. Okay? There. Then press down. Okay. So dapat mag-lock in siya. Let's put here the power supply. Maybe just put it there. And let's connect the 24 pins power connector. Then the 12 volts here. Okay. Are we ready? Yes, of course. Now, we don't know the pins here, or we don't have the pins. How we power on this motherboard? Very easy. Okay, so let's plug in the charger. I mean the power cord here. So if you want to learn about to troubleshoot and to repair the laptop or the power a desktop like this, so all you have to do is to watch into my video. I have many videos there. Then they are really interrelated to each other. Okay, how we find the how we find the pins, of course. Okay, so we have now a power here. Okay, so we have now a power here. Let me show it to you. There. So I hope you can see it. Can you see the power here? Okay, that yellow one or green one. Okay, that thing, that indicator. Okay, so we have the power. We have now the power. So I hope, and I know the um, this board is good because we have now a power. Now, how are you going to identify the power pins here from this panel? Okay, so we have here an indicator. So we have the first two pins is the power lead for this. Then we have the HDD, the second two pins here. Then reset the second two pins. Then on the other part, that is the power on. Okay, so we will just use a pin like this. Then just put just short the two pins here. Then let's see. Okay, it is now working. As you can see, now working. Now there is a sound. Okay. Now the question is that, do we have a display? So that's what we are going to check. Do we have a display? Okay, so let's check if we have a display here. So let's connect the let's connect let's plug in the monitor. So let's see. Then let us connect the video graphics array here. So let's connect it here. Okay. So we don't have a display. Okay. Okay. So let's power it off and power on. And we don't have a display. Then no signal. Okay, so hopefully you can see that no signal. So meaning we have a problem maybe on the memory. Okay, so let's put it here. Then let us turn this off. Long press lang naman yun eh. Long press lang naman yun sa power button. So meaning pares lang yun dito. Naka-background. Sorry. So hindi siya nagpa-power off. Even we short the okay, so that's how we power off that. And unplug it. So ano ako doon eh. So, meron kasi 12 volts din yun. Medyo nakiliti ako doon eh. Bigla ako doon eh. Okay, ganito lang yun. So let us remove this. Maybe one of them, because they are two, one of them is the problem. Then plug it in and power on. Ito na lang gagamitin ko kasi nakakakilit eh. So, bakit hindi na siya? Sorry. So, dito pala. So, mali USB panel pala yung pinag-aano ko eh. Dapat sa power. Okay, so let's check if we have a display now. Nothing, still nothing. Nothing. Still we don't have. Then let's power it off again. Okay. Let us remove this and let us put it here. Okay, all you have to do is to try and try. So that's the best thing to do. And plug in and shut it. Let's see. still we don't have a display. Okay, no signal. Let's remove this and let's try this memory here. And let's power it on. Still we don't have a display. So the next thing is that so maybe the two memory is damaged. I don't know. So let us reset here. So you can just find something like that, or this jumper here, put it there. 5 seconds, then put it back and put it back there. And let's check. Let's power on. This sound is not good, so we have a problem here. This is not the normal. Okay, so we have now a display here. Diba? Yun. Okay, so because we repaired the board and we really need to reset the BIOS. Okay, so that's how we reset the BIOS. Or the time and date, something like that. So, we have now. Now, let's check if this is working. Let's check it. So, we have now a display. Okay. Let us put the other memory here. So meaning, kapag no display siya, sira yung memory nito. Pero pag we display, meaning, okay, good. So let's plug it in. And let's turn on. So we are expecting to have an output. So we don't have the output. So maybe that memory is really damaged, or the port, I mean the socket. Okay, let's remove it and power on. Okay. So meaning, so we have now, because we remove this, the first memory. Now, to prove it that it is not really functioning or that is really damaged, to prove it, let's power this off. To prove it, okay. Come on. So maybe nagkakamali ako sa pag-short ng pins. Okay? To prove it that it is not really functioning or functional, so let us put it here on the DIM memory socket. And the other part, because we removed that. Then, let's check. If it is functional, so meaning we have a problem on the first DIM memory socket. Okay. Let's see. It's working. So we have a problem on the DIM socket. Maybe it has a capacitor there, or maybe other problem or anything. Okay, but then, okay, so I will just end this video. Maybe next time, or I don't know. Then it's hard kasi hindi naman niya napapalitan eh. Medyo mahirap yan. So, talagang kailangan mo na ng machine para mapalitan yan. Hindi mo yan basta-basta magamitan ng hot air kasi napakahaba niyan eh. Then, pwedeng madumi lang siya. So, try natin. Linisin natin kung madumi. Or ano. Okay? Okay, so that's how I used to troubleshoot a problem. But then, I will not just end this video just like this because tingnan natin kung mayroon ba talaga siya, kung okay pa ba yung niya. So, let's perform assembly method. Then, I will just show it to you right after. Because I am now spending almost 49 minutes, then it's too long. So, I just only need 1 hour to fix the problem. Okay, let me post this video, then I will proceed into that. I will put it there, then I will show you that this is really working. Okay, so let's continue. So let's check if this is really working. Let's plug it in here. And let us power on. Okay, I almost forget to connect the power cord. Come on, getting old, Sorry. Okay, so I think we have a problem on the power button. Let's remove this. Why I always forget to put it into the right place? Okay, let's see if you have a display here. Okay, now there you go. So we have now a display. See, we have now the display. Then press F1 to run setup. Press F2 to load default values and continue. So it's happened because we used to reset the BIOS. We remove the lithium battery and the jumper. So let's have here the keyboard and the mouse. F2. Why it's not working? Even F1. Well, we don't have the F2 here. What happened? How? Let me look for the other. Keyboard here. Okay. F2. Okay, maybe my keyboard is defective, then press normal. Start normally. So maybe we have problem on the keyboard. Maybe something like
Before the age of 16, like your children
okay, so it's now working and
which
working.
will make them
And
immune to
I used to clean
university.
uh,
Actors, of course, will
the
appreciate. Book one is
um,
about my service.
DIMM memory socket.
I am
Then
very great.
we have there the two memory. So I used to
Habits.
clean it.
Book four, good
So
habits of
the
honor
two
life.
memory is good
Book five,
and functional. So
share
that's
your
why we
gratitude.
have now an
Book
output
six,
here.
learning is not scary. Book seven,
Let's take a picture here so that we can upload it. Okay, there you go. Okay, so thank you so much and hope you like the video and I hope you learn into this video. Are you going to troubleshoot a problem on the desktop computer like this? So next time we will proceed into the motherboard, how we are going to fix the problem of the motherboard. Okay, just like what I did, but then I did not show it to you because it will take a very long period of time and I cannot use to upload it into YouTube because you know um, maybe so I just only have or only need at least 1 hour. Medyo mabagal kasi yung network ko dito. So matagal yung mag-upload kapag 2 hours na or anything. So we just do it into the next video. How are you going to fix the problem of no display not powering on the desktop computer like this? Okay, thank you so much and don't forget to subscribe, likes, and have a comments on my on this video and other video that I used to upload. And please don't forget to subscribe. Please help me to find more subscriber so at least we'll be able to upload and upload more videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day.